Hey, what's up guys? Mario here. So, there's been a couple people that has been asking me how is the Primochill fluid been after I had it for about 2.5 months already in all of these 3 computers. So I'm gonna show you a couple things I noticed, and this is just my personal opinion, so it's, you can try the fluid yourself. I've seen few people having really bad results in just a couple of days. Other people say it's great. So this is just my personal opinion, so I'm gonna show you a couple things I noticed in my loops. So first of all, the color on all 3 computers to me is still pretty much the same. I haven't seen any change or nothing really bad on any of the 3 loops. The first thing I noticed was the left of fluid I left in the bottle. After being sitting around maybe a month or a couple of weeks, I noticed that at the bottom I can see something, and it looks like the liquid settled or something, or separated. I'm not sure why, but that's the first thing I noticed. Same thing with the green one. I can see something at the bottom, and if I try to shake it, it still has the same effect. I think just maybe a little less. Now on the sterling silver, I didn't notice any leftover, just like the ones on the blue and the green, but I'm not sure if maybe it's not enough liquid, or maybe I needed to shake all 3 bottles first before trying to put it into the loops, and that's why maybe these 2 have like maybe extra of the little things that make the fluid have those little effects. So that was the first thing I noticed, some of the leftover at the bottom. Then after maybe a week, I noticed something here on this loop. And if we look closely, right there on that, supposedly my little spinning wheel that don't work no more, you can see that it has like some type of film right there. But I'm gonna say it's not too bad. On the loop itself, all the tubes look, pretty clean. I don't see no films or anything kind of really bad. I did see some on the CPU block. If I look really close, I see a little bit. I'm not gonna say it's clogged or really plugged up, but there is some of it on the CPU block. On the rest, it seems to be, I guess it's doing alright. Now I'm not gonna say it's doing really good because there is some film on it. Then there is this computer right here, which if I look at it, it don't look to have anything, but until today I was looking at really close, and I noticed right here at the bottom, it looks like two different colors. And if I look at it, it looks like there's a little bit right here, but it's really hard to tell. Now on the green one, the CPU block is not a plexiglass see-through, so I cannot see how it actually looks. I can actually see at the bottom of the GPU, and the GPU seems to have like a little bit, but not too bad. Like I say, it don't look plugged up. What I did notice is that on my reservoir, on the back of it, as you can see right there, I can see a lot of, I'm gonna say it's the same stuff that it's at the bottom of the bottles. So the fluid did, I guess, separate somehow. Like I said, that this thing at the bottom is what most likely plugs or clogs all the CPU blocks or GPU blocks. Same thing with the green one has it. I mean, I shaked it, so now it's actually gone, but I'm guessing after a while the fluid does tend to separate. And if you actually see the Primochill website, there's a couple warnings, and it does say not to run the fluid for more than 8 hours. That it's not really made for probably everyday use, even though the green computer is actually on most of the day, at least 8 hours to 10 hours a day. After that is this computer right here, gets used every day for the CNC, just a couple hours a day, and this one is the least being used, since I only use it for streaming movies or just, you know, entertainment. So that one barely gets turned on, maybe once or twice a week. Now I will say I didn't have any problems, because maybe I did pre-clean the loops as much as I can, but the same thing I said in Primochill website, says that this fluid is meant to be used mostly on brand new loops, and if you're gonna use it with a loop had an existing fluid, you really want to get it clean. And I'm gonna show you something really quick right here, that on my CNC, it's a water-cooled spindle, so it uses fluid. So I decided just to put some of the green fluid on it, just to, you know, give it a little look and use the extra fluid I had. But I'm gonna show you on the little reservoir of the radiator, there is quite a bit of buildup. I don't really see it on my computers, but the main thing on this one is that when I put the fluid, I didn't really do any cleaning. I just took the old existing water out and put the Primochill in. I didn't really clean it. Probably wasn't really drained all the way, so maybe that's what happened if you try to mix it with something different. But right here you can see some buildup all the way around. Like I said, it's not plugged or clogged up, but you can see there's buildup around the little fins or those little breaks to disturb the flow. So that's the one thing I did notice really quick, that if the loop maybe if it's not really clean, then I'm gonna say you will probably get something bad going on really quick. Here's the loops while they're running. The green one is really hard to see the flow in camera, even though it doesn't look like it's actually flowing that much, but probably the pump is not running all the way, so right now the way it is probably on really low. But in person I can see the flow a little more. In camera it's really hard to pick it up, but if you compare it to the blue one does actually have, you can see everything what's going on. But it could be that this computer actually has lights right here at the bottom and at the top, so maybe that's why actually you can see it more than this one. This one, the only light, it's actually just coming from back here inside the case. And the sterling silver right here, you can see, the flow patterns still show up. And if you look closely right here, you can see the little film, the leftover film. I'm guessing, I'm not sure what it is, but like I said, this is just my personal opinion on all three fluids. And you can try it, or you can just use it maybe for showcase. I'm not really an expert on this fluid, so I just tested just like probably like other people that wanted to get the fluid because it looks really good, but it does have some issues to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.